Hi, it's Mike with AskTractorMike.com. This is Carmen, my wife of
30-some years.
30-some years. We're in our boat at Table Rock Lake, and I wanted to kind of give you an idea of why this is why I understand those of you that are new to tractors, what you go through because of a situation that happened to me, and I've got Carmen along to kind of help me tell it. Right behind us, when the kids were young, we decided to buy this boat, and it's a 1987 Sea Ray. In 1987, it was top of the line, and we got it decades after that for a cheap price. And I've pulled kids on skis and wakeboards and tubes all over this lake, and it's been a great fun thing for the family to do. But how this relates to my tractor channel, I think when we first got the boat, where I really learned firsthand, and you can hear a dog panting right there, when I learned firsthand how people that buy a new tractor and are wildly intimidated by how to operate it and are paranoid they're going to tear it up, how they feel. And I'm going to tell a story that relates to this. I think it was the first year we had the boat, and we were out in this part of Table Rock Lake, and behind us is Table Rock State Park Marina, and the Branson Bell is a paddle boat that takes people on rides. And we were down here wakeboarding, and I was pulling kids on tubes, and somebody had to go to the bathroom, like couldn't go in the lake. And so we knew that this campground behind us here, Old 86, our favorite campground, had a bathroom, really nice bathroom. So we decided to pull in, and I have not owned the boat very long. And I'm driving in to try to get to a dock up here, and I'll show you a picture of it, a little bitty dock with no handles on the side of it or anything to grab hold of. Carmen, do you want to add anything at this point?
No, you're telling it right.
Okay, so we start to pull into this dock, and it's a tiny, tiny dock, big enough for maybe two boats at the most. And there's nothing on the outside of the dock to grab onto. And so I'm trying to pull it in perfect so I get the boat up to it, and I'm struggling. I come in the first time I'm coming in, and I'm bringing the back end of the boat along, and I'm about to hit the dock, and so I crammed it in reverse and backed up and backed away. And the next time I'm coming in the other way at another angle, and there's a bunch of kids, Carmen.
They were like a youth group with a church.
I'm going to say it's the Blue Eye, because Blue Eye is the closest town to us, the Blue Eye First Baptist Church, but I really don't know that.
And they brought the kids down to have fun, probably to camp or whatever, I don't know. Maybe they were at the swim beach in the Old 86 park, but it was a bunch of, like, would you say junior high kids? Junior
high kids,
yeah.
And if they're from this area, they've been on the lake their entire life, and the swim beach is right next to this little dock. And so they see me struggling a little bit. And so being the good Christian kids they are, they're all standing on the little dock with their hands out.
With their hands out.
And
our girls were about the same age as all of these. Most of them were boys. I don't remember any girls. I think most of them were boys.
So the young men, they're trying to help us, and I'm struggling. And the girls are, Dad.
And Mike keeps, he's like going really fast forward and then really fast back, and it's just he's having, once you get in your head about it all, it's pretty hard.
Once you're intimidated by it.
Yes.
I can back a trailer in the tightest spot.
He really can. That's one thing I like about him.
I can drive anything. A boat is a mystery to me.
Well, you've got the water pushing the waves and all that kind of stuff.
So anyway, we go in sideways, we go in backwards, we go in, and every time I'm coming in at the wrong angle. And now there's the whole bunch of them is standing on the dock. There's probably 6 or 8 of them with their hand out, trying to help me get my boat to the dock.
And do you think one of our girls are going to get off to go to the bathroom at that point, even if he got it pulled up there?
And I'm here, Dad, this is embarrassing. Dad! And so this goes on, I don't know, 5 or 6 shots. the last time I'm coming in hot, and I'm coming in close to the gravel bar right next to the little bitty dock. And I am about to be tied. I've got people yelling at me on the boat. I've got these nice kids from the First Baptist Church of Blue Eye, Missouri, with their hands out. And I'm coming in hot, sideways, backwards, crossways. And I'd had enough. I said, screw it. I crammed the throttle down. I made a big circle up through the gravel bar next to the little dock. And I am literally digging little pellet rocks out of the side and throwing them at the Blue Eye Baptist Church, and they are running for their lives.
We took off and never looked back.
I was doing 100 miles an hour by the time I hit the main channel, trying to get away from that situation. And the poor kids, I hope I didn't kill anybody.
Yeah. I'm sure they're still telling the story just like we are.
Still telling the story.
Yeah.
So, long and the short of it is that's where I really realized how you guys feel that buy a tractor and you never had one. I've been on tractors the better part of my life. They don't intimidate me. I can do about anything I need to with a tractor. I tear one up occasionally, but it doesn't intimidate me. And if I tear it up, I know who to go to get it fixed. But the boats mystify me. Every time I try to get into a boat slip, Carmen drives in the boat slip, or one of the kids.
I'm the driver for the narrow places.
I've just about been barred from trying to get in boat slips, and I've been barred from putting the boat on the trailer. I'll back the trailer in just perfectly square so Carmen can drive the boat on the trailer, but I've been barred from boat driving. And it really gave me an empathy for you guys that buy a tractor. I know where you are, because that's the same way I am with a boat. So if you're being intimidated by your tractor, just hang in there. The more you do it, the better it gets, although that has not been the case with me in the boat. I appreciate you watching my videos. While we're tailing out here, I'm going to show you some of the cool things on Table Rock Lake. I'd be honored if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking the mic face icon. And make sure you check the bell so you get notified when I post future videos. Here's a link to my website and the Tractor Fun Store with cool things for sale for the tractor owner. It helps support my channel. And here's another couple of videos you might want to watch. Thanks for watching.